We're going to start here in a minute. Just make sure that you pick up a program there from the music stand in the aisle that has the lyrics and translations for some of our pieces today. Good afternoon. Welcome to our end of the year concert at Southminster. The first two pieces you heard, as you may see, were both by Henry Purcell, the great composer of the English Baroque era. They're both adapted from other pieces. That first one came from a suite of instrumental music he wrote for a play, incidental music. If you are a fan of orchestral music, you may also recognize it as the tune that Benjamin Britten borrowed for The Young Person's Guide to the Orchestra. And the other piece, Sing for Joy, was adapted from an ode he wrote for the Queen's birthday. So we're going to be hearing all sorts of music today, not our choir music, of course, and organ, but also some instrumental solos, some contemporary songs, some opera and musical theater, so hopefully something for everyone. Over the past year or two, we've been lucky enough to bring on board some professional singers who sing along with our choir on Sunday, and today we're going to hear them singing the things they sing when they're not working for our choir, so solos of various kinds, and also the kind of music that I play when I'm not here. I usually play for singers and play a lot of opera and musical theater, stuff like that, so I'm excited to bring that here as well. So first we're going to hear our tenor Ben Mira singing the well-known Panis Angelicus by the great French Romantic composer César Franck. As you probably know, here at Southminster we have our 11 o'clock traditional service that I play for and the choir sings for. We also have our 9 o'clock contemporary service, and over the past month I've been honored to sub with them while our music director for that service, HK, recovers from a surgery. And it's given me a new appreciation for what they do, so we're lucky to have Robert with us today as representative of our Crossings band. And we also, continuing our Baroque theme with our choir, we heard a piece by the Italian Baroque composer Lotti, again adapted from a different piece of his, a motet called Cum Sancto Spiritu. Next we're going to hear the organ. This is a piece by an Australian organist named George Thalbenbal, who moved to England, and he this piece actually comes from originally an improvisation that he did when there were a couple minutes left in a church service that he was playing for the BBC, and so many people called the radio station to ask what the piece was that he figured, you know, I might have something here, I should write it down, and that piece became Elegy. And that piece is significant to me because it was actually the first piece I played here when I became the organist here about a year and a half ago. Then we're going to hear another one of our choristers, Rosemary, singing the Song to the Moon from Dvorak's opera Rusalka. Dvorak, of course, well known to us as a symphonist, the New World Symphony, but he also wrote this gorgeous opera Rusalka on a fairy tale theme. The story is sort of like a Czech mythological version of The Little Mermaid. So Rusalka is a water nymph who falls in love with a land-dwelling man. And in this song, you can see the translation if you turn the page, she asks the moon to communicate her love to him. And then we're lucky enough to have Tyler Dean with us today, who just graduated from Penn State with his degree in music education. And he's going to play one of his trumpet pieces for us, Romanze by the German composer Gustav Kortz. Next, we're going to hear a little bit of musical theater. This is from Frank Wildhorn's musical Jekyll and Hyde, based, of course, on the famous novella by Robert Louis Stevenson. And the moment that he's talking about is the moment just before he, mixes the what do you call it, potion, solution that he's going to take as his experiment to try to learn about the dark side of humanity, and then he, of course, becomes Mr. Hyde. After that, we have a couple of pieces for piano by Chopin. I do play the piano here at Southminster pretty often, but I don't often get to play this kind of music, sort of more substantial concert pieces, so I wanted to play a couple of these waltzes by Chopin. The first one is one I learned in high school. The second one is a more recent piece for me. Chopin had a tendency to take these keyboard genres that were not thought of as very prestigious and turn them into art, basically. So, keyboard etudes before Chopin were very sort of dry, exercises for a pianist to learn technique, and then he took the etude and really made it, he put so much drama into it and musicality and expression that it became a sort of, it came into its own as a genre. And he kind of did the same for the keyboard waltz, which had been just a piece of background music for people to dance to, basically. It wasn't thought of as a genre that had a lot of expressive potential, but he showed that it really did, and he, as you'll hear, he wrote waltzes. They're always in 3/4, they always have that waltz sort of accompaniment, but he found so much different expression in that genre. Some of them are very sort of mournful, some of them are very fast and ebullient and exciting, and some of them, like the second one I'm going to play, are almost symphonic. So here is Jekyll and Hyde.
This is the moment, this is the day when I send all my doubts and demons on their way. Every endeavor I have made ever is coming into play, is here and now today. This is the moment, this is the time, when the momentum and the moment are in rhyme. Give me this moment, this precious chance. I'll gather up my past and make some sense at last. This is the moment when all I've done, all of the dreaming, scheming, and screaming become one. This is the day. See it sparkle and shine when all I've lived for becomes mine. For all these years I've faced the world alone, and now the time has come to prove to them I've made it on my own. This is the moment, my final test. Destiny beckoned, I'll never reckon second best. I won't look down, I must not fall. This is the moment, the sweetest moment of them all. This is the moment, damn all the odds, this day forever, I'll sit forever with the gods. When I look back, I will always recall, moment for moment, this was the moment, the greatest moment of them all.
So to conclude today's concert, we're going to hear two pieces that in different ways sort of talk about music as a spiritual thing or a spiritual practice. Two very different pieces. The first one is by Gustav Mahler, again probably best known to us as a symphonist, but the composer of many very wonderful and profound lieder, German art songs, and this is one of the best. This is from his settings of text by Friedrich Rückert, the German poet. And the narrator of this poem, has, as he says, withdrawn from the world, sort of into his or her own self, more or less, and given up all the troubles of the world, and at the end is left alone. He says, "In meinem Leben, in meinem Lied," in my love and in my song. So all that's left to him sort of is love and also his music. And then we're going to hear a hymn for Saint Cecilia, sung by the choir. Saint Cecilia was an early Roman Christian martyr who has become known as the patron saint of musicians because legend tells us that at the wedding that her parents forced her to have, she sat aside and instead of taking part, she sang to God in her heart. So because of that, she's become beloved for musicians, and many poems by John Dryden, W.H. Auden, and here by Ursula von Williams, the second wife of the English composer Ralph vaughan Williams, and set to music by Herbert Howells. Thank you for coming today. We hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll hope you consider taking part in Southminster's music programs in the future. Thank you.